All right, so let's loudly and angrily go through number 1 on the Chapter 9 review. Which is what? What are they asking for?
Cosecant squared t equals 3.
Okay, so they want me to solve the equation cosecant squared of t is 3. Okay, so thoughts? What do you do first?
Take the square root off.
Yeah, take the square off, right? If you think about what happens when you put a t in this side, right? First thing you do is you take cosecant of it. Well, really you take sine of it and flip it over, right? And then you square that jazz, and you're supposed to get 3 out of this. So the thing you ought to do is reverse that. So square root everything. You'll get cosecant of t is what? Plus or minus the square root of 3. Good. And now things are looking promising. Why?
Then you can change the cosecant to 1 over sine.
Okay, so think about cosecant as 1 over sine of t, right? Is plus or minus the square root of 3 over 1. Okay, so flip both sides over. So you get sine of t is 1 over root 3 with a plus or minus, right? And now at this point, what am I thinking?
Sine is the opposite of the hypotenuse.
Yeah, okay, sine's the opposite over the hypotenuse, and this looks like some stuff out of a 30, 60, 90 triangle, right? That is a super good thought. And this is the reason the problem 1 sucks. Because I would like this to actually work, and it doesn't. So you think your 30, 60, 90 triangle, right? So get out your 30, 60, 90 triangle. What are the sides on this sucker? 1 goes over here. 2 goes up there, and square root of 3 goes over here. Crap. Right? Because when you look at this sign, you should be thinking so, right? Which means I'm looking for an angle, right? I'm looking for an angle t where the opposite over the hypotenuse is 1 over the square root of 3. There isn't 1 in there. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Crap. So what do I do instead?
You leave it.
Leave it. Quit. Throw up your hands in disgust.
Can't that can't exist?
Can exist, maybe. Maybe.
Seems weird.
See, so to know whether this exists or not, what am I interested in? Like, does it make a triangle, right? So let me make the hypothetical triangle I'm talking about and then see if it exists. So I've got a right angle, yeah? What's the angle that I want to talk about over here?
T.
That's t, right? Okay, and then the opposite side on that is 1. And the hypotenuse should be square root of 3. And then to wonder if this is a triangle means that I should wonder if the Pythagorean theorem gives me a sensical answer for this side. You guys all see that? So how do I try to get an answer for this side?
Root 3 squared.
1 plus something squared is 3, right? Out of the Pythagorean theorem. So something squared is 2.
Don't you square the 1?
Yeah. So you're looking at this funky triangle, right? You guys with me? So what I'm looking for is the angle in a right triangle where the sides are root 2, 1, and square root of 3. I don't know that one. Right?
Nope.
Okay, so how do you proceed? Yeah. I don't know this angle conveniently, right?
Can you just sine inverse?
But I could sine inverse both sides. You guys see that? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say t is sine inverse of plus or minus 1 over the square root of 3. Sure. Yeah, is this a great answer?
Yeah, exactly.
Hell no. Right? This is not a great answer. Is this an answer?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you get an approximation for this out of a calculator?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Cool. What's the problem I wish they had written instead of problem 1 here?
Cotangent.
Yeah. I really wish that this had read cotangent. Right? If that had read cotangent, then I could have solved this problem. So, all of you guys, change problem 1 to read cotangent squared of t is 3 and solve it that way.